Welcome, everyone, to a piece of college football history as we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Texas Longhorns, taking on another SEC team, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Texas Longhorns offense comes on the field to open this game. Well, here we go. The energy in this building is absolutely amazing, Kirk. We are just 60 minutes away from crowning a new national champion in college football.
And think about it, as a player, this is really what you dream about. This is what you work towards, having an opportunity to get to the national championship. Both these teams have worked hard. Now they're here. Let's see how it plays out.
And he will be stuffed for no gain. What's the play call here on second down for this offense?
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
The tackle made with the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. The tight end makes the catch downfield. He has first down yardage at the 46. Longhorns will come to the line to run the hurry up. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. He'll hand it off. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49. The gain makes it second and medium. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Running out of time in the pocket. And the sophomore making an impact play.
You know, a lot of times when you see a sack like this, you got to give a lot of credit to the coverage downfield. I don't think the quarterback really felt good about anybody being open, so he held the ball just a little bit too long and allows the defense to come up with the first sack of the game.
7th play now, the opening drive, but it's third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That's Carr. It's Cook. To get him at the 42, good enough for a first down. Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Pulls it in. It's Bond.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they'll stop him after a short gain. The impressive opening drive, the 10th play coming up. It's third down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Caught on the outside. It's Bond. They make the first down, brought down to the 31. 11th play of the drive coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Second down play coming up for this offense. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And that run produces a decent gain. On the opening drive that will not end, we've got a third down play coming up. To the air, it's Owens. Pressure is coming. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. The ball is loose. The defense recovers, trying to run this back now. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Oklahoma. The defense adds 6 points.
How about that for this defense? I don't know about you. I might move this guy over to the offensive side. This guy picks up this fumble and shows you not only speed, but what to do with the football. Takes it all the way back for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Longhorns offense takes the field. There's the handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Boy, just stoned at the line of scrimmage by this defensive front. They have been having their way at the line of scrimmage the entire first half of this national championship. And if these guys do not find a way to become more than one-dimensional, there's no way they're going to be able to dig themselves out of this hole.
The sure hands. It's Golden. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. One of those critical third down plays coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Golden. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Off the play fake on first down. Defense is coming after him. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
Chris, I think we're starting to see a theme here in this national championship, and to me, it's this defensive pressure. I don't know if I thought that prior to this game, but now that we're watching it here in this first half, that's the second sack. They're getting after this quarterback in a big way today.
So it's second and long at the 20. Looking to throw. It's Owens. Pressure comes, and once again, no escape.
You better be careful with your backup quarterback. You got to protect him better. They've already lost the starting quarterback. They cannot afford another injury.
So after consecutive losses, they got to come up with something here on third and very long. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Defense stops him short of the markers, and now it's fourth down.
Well, that's a good job of this offense to at least get some positive yards. They kind of put themselves in a tough spot getting behind the sticks. But now, after that big gain, let's see what happens.
And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. So the Oklahoma Sooners offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. So after the incompletion, it's second down. And the quarterback dropping back. Pulls it in. It's Anderson.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? And that gained enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48.
Well, a good run here and a great reminder of what the Sooners are all about. I know they've had quarterbacks that have gone on to win the Heisman in recent years, and Sam Bradford and Jason White and Kyler Murray, Baker Mayfield, all great players. But, man, when I think Oklahoma, I still think of them running the football with Barry Switzer.
He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack. Second down now after the sack.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
Looking to throw. It's Arnold. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. As we hit the quarter break, it's Oklahoma on top. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship. Through one quarter, let's check out the game summary. Well, they flipped ends of the field. We're set for the second quarter, and the national championship trophy is in the building. The Sooners will line up to kick it away. And they should be able to pin them back deep here with his first punt. He'll call for the fair catch here. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Grab behind the line, it's Golden. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Movement here from the tight end. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Caught behind the line. It's Bond. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. The Longhorns keep the football on the move. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Cook. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Handoff here from the shotgun. Powers through a tackle. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run. Longhorns looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns. Now the all-important extra point. And he knocks it right through. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Set to kick this one away. Texas.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22.
Delay of game. Offense.
Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Oh, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Getting set. Here's second down. A pre-snap motion from the offense. Back to throw. It's Arnold. Oh, and he dropped it. You do not see that very often from this guy. He's going to bring up third down.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked. The Sooners will have to punt this one away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. Fair catch made near the 45. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? It's a shotgun run call. Tackle, but first down.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly out of the wideout. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And he's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
The offense has got to do a better job of taking care of this quarterback. Remember, their starter is already out of the game. The backup cannot afford to take too many more hits.
That sack makes it third down. Back to throw. It's Owens. Quick throw to the left side. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He's got some room and some blockers here. And look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
It's third and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Important second down play coming up. Play action fake, looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He's looking deep here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
This is a nice touchdown and a great play call. Just get this receiver in space and let him make people miss and use his speed to get to the end zone. That's what they did here, and it pays off.
So they'll try to add to the lead now to the PAT. The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Second down after that run on the previous play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Golden. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. And he cannot escape the defense with a sack.
Oh, man. The offense has got to be careful. They cannot take any more losses because they've already lost their starting quarterback. And now the backup takes a big hit on the sack.
The Longhorns will send the punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Grab down the middle. It's Gibson. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. First down here for this offense.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Dropping back. It's Arnold. Bringing pressure. Steps up and makes an impact play. We've reached the 2-minute warning. We'll have to see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. Defense looking for back-to-back sacks. 3rd down now. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Running back grabs it on the screen. In the clear at the 25. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Well, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards in the first down. And I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
And the Sooners starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Looking to throw it from the red zone. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Running back has it on a screen now. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers, but we stopped short of the first down.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down. And they will trot out the field goal team here. This one is right through, and they add to their lead. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Looking to pass. It's Owens. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down. Game moves to the 35. First down again. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. It's a short completion to the tight end. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Man, there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Pass complete, and it's second down now. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Brought down to the 46, good enough for a first down. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And he dumps it off to the tight end. But a huge collision blow delivered there by the linebacker. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
I mean, we're not even to halftime yet, and I don't think this guy wants to take a break once we get to the half. That's his 5th catch and counting.
Here's the second down play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. That sack sets up an important 3rd down. To throw, it's Owens. Comes up with the catch.
You know, it's 3rd down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
And the Sooners offense is back on the field. We'd expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to halftime. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Nothing doing on that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, thanks. What else might we expect in a game of this magnitude? Everything on the line, the eyes of the sports world on this battle with the coveted gold trophy at stake. And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk. Fellas, hard to believe we're only one half away from crowning a national champion.
The Longhorns will kick this away to get the second half going.
Texas.
Return begins inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field, trying to build in a positive first half for this offense and see if they can stretch the lead. There's some urgency on the part of the defense to stop the bleeding here. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Well, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to pass. It's Arnold. The pocket breaking down. Decides not to throw it and will take an enormous loss on this second.
Well, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Grab behind the line. It's Cook. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice game. You set it down to the offense. 1st and 10. Ball handed off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
Now they'll run a draw play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Locates the tight end. It's complete. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. Crucial play. Down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Looking for a gap. It's Martin. Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a first down. Longhorns will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
I can't believe the call here by this offense. A lot of teams, they're not going to keep it on the ground in this situation. 4th and 1, 4th and inches is one thing, but they needed more than that here. They line up and hit this defense right in the mouth and pick up a first down. Give a lot of credit to the big boys up front for making that happen. You talk about a confidence booster going forward.
Caught behind the line. It's Washington. 3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's running out of time here. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense, and it is. It's become an offensive game, but how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the 2nd sack in this game.
Longhorns will line up to boot it away. They'll punt it away for the 4th time today. The punt goes out of bounds. Looks like they'll spot it near the 10. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. The Sooners pick up enough yardage to move the sticks.
Boy, just a blown opportunity here by this defense. They got him to 3rd down, a chance to potentially get them off the field. And the fact that they're trailing, they needed to make a play. You've got to give credit to this offense. In the national championship, that big offensive line opened up a hole, and they pick up the first down to keep working clock.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it from the gun. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
To the air, it's Arnold. Makes a quick grab. Gets into space at the 50. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and it puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Caught in the backfield. It's Sawchuk. It's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. The shotgun running play call. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And they pick up the first down. Tackle to the 25.
You know, with the lead in the national championship in the 2nd half, there are a lot of offensive coordinators around the country that would be more conservative, run the ball, keep the clock moving. I love the fact that this offensive coordinator takes a chance here, throws the football, shows the confidence he has in a quarterback, and it really pays off for him.
The Sooners have 1st and 10 here. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
1st and goal, handoff. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Well, I just love to see an offense finish off a drive. You get inside that 5-yard line, you've got to be able to pound the ball to the goal line and into the end zone. Great job to finish it off.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point makes it a 17-point game. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Here's the return from inside the 5. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Longhorns offense takes the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Play action here on 1st down. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Makes the catch. It's Bond. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. As we hit the quarter break, Kirk, Oklahoma has the lead. We're just 1 quarter away from crowning a national championship. Let's check out the game summary so far. So 1 final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Back to pass. It's Owens. And he finds his tight end for the catch. And he'll be brought down.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
3rd down, out of the shotgun. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the 1st down? Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
That's a pretty good job here by the defense, really, on this 4th down. They took away all his intended receivers. He just checks that down as a last-ditch effort. Give credit to the back for picking up that 1st down.
Back to throw again. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it for a big gain. Tackle made after a big gain. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense has not given up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are taking a few swings late in this game. This one ends up working out, and now let's see if they can put another play or two together and get the points on the board.
Grab behind the line. It's Bond. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. Like the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and the quarterback makes a good read. Nice 1st down.
He stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
Caught over the middle. It's Cook. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a 1st down. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the wideout goes in motion. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. Well, a field goal here does them no good. So the offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And they stop him just short, but defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal.
Boy, that is some determination by this offense here. Picking up a new set of downs on the run. The call works out perfectly. You just needed 2 yards. You pick it up, and now you've got another chance at points.
They'll try to run this one in. And the Sock were able to bring him down quickly. Second down and goal upcoming. Receiver in motion now. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, they're just not successful here on 2nd and goal, but let's give a lot of credit to this defense. They've looked good on these first 2 opportunities by the offense. They strung that last play out and forced a loss of yardage, bringing up 3rd down.
Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up 4th down now.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
The pass rush closing in. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Instead of getting points here and going for the field goal, this offense decides to get aggressive, and the offensive line gives up the sack. It looked like they miscommunicated. The defense, to their credit, is able to get after the quarterback, and they come up with not only a stop, but now they get the ball back themselves.
They tackle him about the 14.
Well, the offense goes with a counter play here, and the defense does a pretty good job of slowing it down. Again, you got to be disciplined on defense. Just when you think they're running on the front side, they run that counter play, and you better be home on the back side.
Use the running game to chew on this clock now. And the Sooners looking to keep this drive rolling.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? And now the handoff. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. To throw, it's Arnold. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. They'll kick it away here. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for pride. First down, looking to throw the ball. Grab made by the tight end. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. Now it's second down here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. An explosive play. They'll finally make the tackle down to the 27-yard line. Looking to throw now on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Cook. Can he reach the end zone? And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
And they'll set up for the PAT.
Is on for the extra point.
The extra point is good. They cut the lead to 10, 24-14. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to recover the football. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. This game is not over yet. Let's see how the offense plays it. They love to choose some clock here, but can't get too complacent. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
So the counter play doesn't work. The defense in good position that time to make a play.
You know, on most of these counters, you leave the in man in the line of scrimmage unblocked and you try to pull those offensive linemen and kick him out. But if you have an aggressive defense, sometimes that can backfire, and the defense knew exactly what was coming there.
Dropping back, it's Arnold. Looking for a deep completion. But this one is broken up, falls incomplete.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on third and short. Unable to come up with a first down. Now here at fourth down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
And the pass is incomplete. A crucial misfire here late in the game. And the ball will turn over on downs. First down, looking to throw the football. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
What a score by this offense, and the greatest thing, Chris, is they still left themselves with a little bit of time. And now you're thinking onside kick, if they can recover it, you never know.
Here comes the point after attempt.
They're on for the extra point.
PAT is good, they still trail though. believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. Suddenly, this is a 3-point game in the fourth quarter. Interesting to see how aggressive they get with play calling. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. They're the last team standing at the top of the mountain for national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
Well, that's going to do it for us and wrap up another outstanding season of college football. For Curb Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Oklahoma Sooners.